मेरा नाम प्रतीक वाघमारे है और मैं फर्स्ट ईयर में हूँ। अभी अभी मीडिया की पढ़ाई शुरू की है। मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि क्या हमें आप जैसे जर्नलिस्ट को आदर्श मानना चाहिए या नहीं मानना चाहिए? अगर मानना चाहिए तो क्यों मानना चाहिए, और नहीं मानना चाहिए तो क्यों नहीं मानना चाहिए? और अगर नहीं मानना चाहिए तो फिर किसे माने हम?
आपका सवाल खत्म हो गया या नहीं हो गया?
जो मुझे लगता है कि आपको किसी को आदर्श मानने की जरूरत नहीं। मैं आपको सच बोल रहा हूँ। मैंने आज तक, मुझे ये सवाल हमेशा पूछा जाता है कि आप किसको आदर्श मानते हैं जर्नलिज्म में, और मैं कहता हूँ मैं किसी को आदर्श नहीं मानता। मैं सिर्फ अपने जर्नलिज्म को आदर्श मानता हूँ। कई अच्छे लोग हैं, जो लोग ऑनेस्ट हैं, उनको आप जरूर रिस्पेक्ट कीजिए। मैं विनोद मेहता जो है आउटलुक के एडिटर थे, उनसे मैं हर बात पर उनसे डिसएग्री करता था, मगर उनको मैं रेस्पेक्ट करता था क्योंकि वो ऑनेस्ट थे, वो सच थे। आपको किसी की जो है, किसी को आप आइकॉन मान के चले, उसकी ज़रूरत नहीं है। आप सिर्फ अपने क्या कहते हैं, कॉन्शियंस को क्या कहते हैं हिंदी में, अपने ज़मीर को आदर्श मानिए और बाकी सब छोड़ दीजिए। और दूसरी बात यह है, आप जर्नलिज्म में आए हैं,
कॉन्शियस इज अंतरात्मा,
कॉन्शियस अंतरात्मा। आप अपने अंतरात्मा को पूछिए। आप सिर्फ you be ready to work hard. Don't go to journalism for glamour. This is something I said to Anuradha ji last time. All of us, you will have to work very hard. दूसरी बात है, आप कैमरा के सामने होने की सिर्फ वो क्या कहते हैं, एस्पिरेशन, आकांक्षा is the right word?
क्या बात है,
ठीक है। My Hindi is improving. आप सिर्फ ये मत सोचिए कि मुझे कैमरा के सामने आना है। कैमरा के पीछे भी बहुत होता है, उसको रिस्पेक्ट कीजिए जब आप वो समझे। तीसरी बात, यू बी रेडी टू वर्क हार्ड, गो ऑन द स्ट्रीट्स एंड स्ट्रगल फॉर एटलीस्ट 5 to 6 years। और मैं जनरल एडवाइस दे रहा हूँ जर्नलिज्म के जो आ रहे हैं, आप सैलरी को लेके आप अपने करियर को डिटर्मिन मत कीजिए पहले 5 साल। मैं सिर्फ 5 साल मांग रहा हूँ आपसे। आप पहले 5 साल सिर्फ अपने अपॉर्चुनिटी के बारे में सोचिए, ये नहीं कि मुझे इधर 2000, 5000, 10,000 रुपए ज्यादा मिलेगा। Am I clear with you? Struggle for 5 years. This is all the advice I can give you. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, sir. My name is Nupur. So ever since I decided to be a journalist, I have been looking up to you in many ways. And in that process, I have followed your speeches at various forums.
Yes.
And once you said something that stuck into my head, which you mentioned right here. You said to the journalism students, always remember, facts are sacred, but opinion is supreme. You said this. Now my question is, has it been your entire professional experience that has brought you to this conclusion or a belief, or has it been a principle that you've believed since the beginning of your career?
You need to amplify stories.
Okay.
When you get a good story, I don't get a good night's sleep if I think that my story will be forgotten tomorrow. A good story must lead to something. A good story must become a campaign, and a good story must have an end result. Right? There is no point in breaking big stories if nothing comes out of it. And I will give you one basic example, okay? One day will come in life when you have power in your hands as a journalist. Where will you use it? In 1996, I had a news editor called Appan Menon. I used to really love him. We all know Appan Menon. He used to work with Pranay. I love him. Wonderful man. He told me that Arnab, outside a school in Delhi, a child has fallen into a borewell, open manhole. If you've seen my speeches, you may have heard me talk about it. I fought with Appan and I said, Appan, I will not do this story. आधा घंटा में बहस हुई। अपन ने बोला क्यों नहीं? मैंने बोला मुझे कांग्रेस करना है, बीजेपी करना है, फॉरेन पॉलिसी करनी है, इकोनॉमिक्स करनी है, फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री करनी है। ये बहुत छोटी स्टोरी है। तो अपन ने मुझे बोला था, एक दिन आपको याद आएगा, you will realize that this is a bigger story than the ones you mentioned. Then I launched channel called Times Now. The channel was a complete failure. And that's when the story of Prince happened. When Prince fell into a borewell for 3 days and 3 nights, we did nothing else but the story of Prince. Now my question to you is, had I not amplified the story of Prince, Prince would not have been saved, right? So sometimes you need to have the facts at your disposal, but you really need to push your opinion. The choice is, what story do you pick up? On which story do you express your opinion? You can't express your opinion on every story. But every day in India, there are 1 or 2 stories on which if we speak up our mind, there will be a domino effect on the rest of society. My responsibility as a journalist is to raise the bar of opinion on those stories, not on all stories. Then you actually make a difference. Then incidents like Haji Ali happen, Sabrimala happen. That's when you impact people and you impact people's lives. Am I making sense to you? So opinion is required in some stories, not all. Even in 10% of stories. But it has a long-term impact on our society, on our country. Right? That's why we pick up these stories occasionally.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. एक second रुक जाइए. एक second. 1 second.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
So it's an honor to meet you. Seriously, sir. So
Same
I'm feeling honored. Seriously, it's so much rule worthy that you're in front of me.
Oh,
So my
fantastic.
question is that since I have joined ISOMS and I'm learning all the things here, so I'm always getting into it like we need to be impartial as a journalist. And so today's media, what we see is not at all impartial as what we see. So sir, what's your opinion about is it? How can we become impartial when our examples are not that much clear? Huh?
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I didn't get your name.
Iram.
Iram. Okay, so Iram, I'll tell you my view. You don't need to agree with it. You don't always need to be neutral. Don't always need to be neutral. Because we are journalists, we are not a Wikipedia. We are not a collection of facts. Okay? Sometimes people say they are neutral because they don't want to take a stand on the side of what is right and what is wrong. Sometimes things in life are black and white. You don't need to be neutral on those occasions. Then you need to come out and take a stand. And when you take a stand, first ask yourself, as he said, apne zamir ko puchiye, that am I truly saying this out of the force of my conviction? Believe me, TV, at least I can say this about TV, it's such a transparent medium. People will understand whether you're being honest or dishonest about it. You can't pretend or act in front of TV. I don't believe in neutrality that kills the truth. In the pursuit of the truth, if you have to sacrifice neutrality, so be it. In the pursuit of the truth is more important than just neutrality. Okay?
नमस्कार, मैं हूं मानक गुप्ता. अगर आपको हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो इसे लाइक और शेयर जरूर करें. और हां, हमें सब्सक्राइब और फॉलो करना ना भूलें ताकि आप देश और दुनिया की कोई खबर मिस ना करें. तो जुड़े रहिए हमारे साथ और देखते रहिए News24.